All right, now I wanted to get interesting here and do a reaction video to a reaction video. Now I think what would be cool is if we continue this kind of reaction to the reaction video, and maybe SaltEMike will do that. That would be something that I think is revolutionary, and we can kind of just like a chain letter continually do a reaction video. Just throwing that out there, Salty. That could be something that would be very interesting to many people, I would imagine. But Salty is known for being salty, and that is his shtick. And, you know, everybody, you know, on the surface, that's what it appears like. I've not watched a lot of SaltEMike content, so I'm not quite sure if that's even what it's about, being salty and being upset. But we are going to watch a video in which a new Star Citizen player gives his opinions, and he's in that new kind of vibe where you just get into Star Citizen and you're very excited about it. And we can see here that he has a DG ratio. So this is what I refer to as the DG ratio when you have a lot of dislikes. And SaltEMike getting it on his new channel here, SaltEMike 2, in which he actually is like reacting to videos and doing commentaries of video. Sounds kind of familiar. But he is getting this DG ratio here. So, you know, it's nice to know that I'm not the only one that's getting this ratio. You know, and I've heard SaltEMike calling me a white knight as well. And on the surface, you know, that's kind of fair criticism lately, because a lot of the things I've been doing lately is watching videos and having a good time with you guys. And, you know, I do love the project, but I've had my moments. If you dig deeper, then you will find out I've had my moments with Star Citizen where I was very upset, and I've critiqued it in such a manner where I was not so positive. And, you know, I've had different stages. This is the evolution of growth as a human being. This is what happens. And the only reason I got this notification and I decided to react to this is I noticed some people in Discord here were pretty upset with Salty. And I wanted to read some of our communitized comments here. And Apollo says, have you seen this, DG? SaltEMike needs to seriously change his name to, the C word, Mike. After this one, I originally saw this new player video last week, and my take on it was like, oh, that's cool to see new players exploring the verse and discovering the scope of the game. SaltEMike, on the other hand, decided to make a reaction video about it and basically made fun of it and bullied the guy. If there's one thing I can't stand is bullies. I was generally shocked by this. Content creators normally support each other, and the SC community usually supports each other and welcomes new players. Okay, so we do have to take this with a grain of salt. Okay, and we do have to understand that, like, there might be a little bit of the fact that he's trying to get views, so he's doing this for that, or this might legitimately not be a great video. But that's what we're going to find out as I watch the reaction to this video. Apollo going on to say, this really shows his true colors. He's a total douchebag. I couldn't watch anymore after the first few minutes, and he also unsubbed from his channel. Wow. Okay, so that's interesting. Here's another comment from Captain Explodo, who says, check this out. I don't know, but this was pretty low, I think. I watched this guy's video the other day. He is a new player, and I just seen this. What SaltEMike just did was lame. I think a big YouTuber just watching new player videos and shitting on them is pretty low personally. Welcome to SC Guy. Already getting dragged down for liking the game by one of the game's bigger streamers. How nice. But I think on the surface, at least from what I know of Salty, is like, this is his thing, isn't it? I mean, like, you know, so I don't know why people would be surprised by a reaction of this sort. But let's watch it and let's see what he's going to say to everyone about this new player's experience here.
Yeah, one of the more negative Star Citizen backers, I guess. I consider myself more realistic, but I definitely get considered negative.
I mean, I understand that when, you know, like I had a very dark time with Star Citizen before we had object container streaming, and I thought it was a very rational thing to say, hey, this is bullshit. And then object container streaming came out and improved frame rates quite a bit. And there's a lot of problems right now with Star Citizen as well. There's desync. There's legitimate problems with Star Citizen that should be discussed. And I can understand as a content creator, hey, you're saying these things, and people don't like when you say these things. So I get it so far. So okay, all right.
At times, and I think it's always good to watch and hear the perspective of people that like really love the game. But usually I just end up laughing or kind of just being like, oh, you're new to the game, you don't understand. So this video is called I Love Star Citizen, Here's Why. So let's watch this and see what we get.
Like, how far does he take it?
Welcome to another episode.
I like that he's over there.
Of Why You Love Star Citizen. Please join me as I explore the sights I have yet to see.
All right.
Okay, editing's great, music's great. The font was so boring that I was
oh my god! Okay, he's getting a little critical, but okay.
Could have done better.
Okay. Okay, content creator giving another content creator, okay, all right. But, okay, all right. Listen, all right. You can view that as constructive criticism. You can view that as constructive criticism. Right, Starlet, right. Watch it again with us, Tech, and let's all comment what we think here.
You have quantum traveled. So far, we have seen quantum travel.
No, listen. As an old school backer, okay, we know what quantum is like, but this is a new player, okay? So they're very fascinated by just about every interaction and everything that happens in the game. So, okay.
What exactly is he doing? He's landing.
So far, I'm actually amused by this. Does he take it too far, though, is what I'm wondering.
Okay, so I literally just got home from watching Dune. Dune blew my mind, and I hopped on Star Citizen when I got home, and I'm trying to make my way over to Grim Hex.
I mean, look how perfect the formatting is, by the way. I just have to say, like, it's almost as if we fit together. Like, he put his chat under his window. I've got my chat right next to me here. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer you being this large? I mean, like an in charge, or do you guys want like tinier? Like, that's something I should probably ask later after we watch this.
Because I've never been there before.
This is not the way to Grim Hex.
And I noticed this place. I think I found Dune in Star Citizen.
I thought so, Tech. I thought so.
Isn't it Arrakis,
that's what it looks like.
Isn't it Arrakis? Not Dune.
Let's move you guys over just a touch here.
Look around.
Reaction video to a reaction video.
I am blown away by how excited people get over the simplest things.
Holy crap.
Okay, he obviously forgets the feeling. Like, do you remember Planetary Landing and no transitions? Do you remember how excited you guys were when you first experienced that, and just having a ship that you can walk inside? So, I think to a degree he's forgotten like those initial feelings, which is really why sometimes it's nice to watch these videos for me. Because I'm like, you pick up that first level energy. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of refreshing in a way. It's kind of refreshing, and you forget all your issues about desync and all the fucking problems that are going on with Star Citizen right now. And, this is like a rejuvenation of sorts when you watch these types of videos if you're a long-term backer,
But I have frequently had this experience on Daymar.
This is amazing looking.
Daymar is the moon that makes me want to have a game in Star Citizen.
There aren't actually any sand dunes. Or
so
maybe
then it's
there
not
are,
dune.
and I just haven't
There's
seen
no
them
spice.
yet.
There's no sandworms. It's not Arrakis.
But I don't know. I'm just getting a kick out of this right now because one of the things I loved so much about the movie
Starlet
was just the ever expanding epic
Sketch.
portions.
Welcome to the stream, dude.
Of the scenery. I mean, the cinematography in that movie was just absolutely incredible.
Okay, why do you love Star Citizen?
He's talking
we're
about
talking
Dune.
about Dune now.
Finding myself on a sandy,
We're getting the movie review of Dune
in
at
a
the
sandy
moment.
environment in Star Citizen. This is like as close as I can get to being on Dune myself. Maybe there's a place like a moon somewhere that's even closer to Dune, and if there is, please let me know because I would love to visit.
I'm still triggered that he keeps calling Arrakis Dune.
There's something about Star Citizen for me where
Okay, here he goes.
landing on a place I've never been to before always gives me this feeling of excitement.
Morning,
and this feeling
anarchy.
of just getting to walk in the shoes of an astronaut who's
It's true.
exploring places that
100%.
I've never been to.
That is
And
100% true. That is why I fight
have
so
always just been a
hard
big sucker for
gameplay.
for scenes like this, scenery like this, where it's just there's nothing.
In terms of like gameplay, what the content creators provide, the Cloud Imperium games, I mean, you've had events that they've thrown. You've got the IAE. You've got things that they're doing. Some would say it's not enough yet, and I think you'll hear that criticism most from people who have been involved so very long in the project. So, one thing that I think is important to really impress upon in a video like this is like the duration of time that you've been involved with the project. The perception changes. It's which is interesting to me. It's interesting to watch a video like this
because this is only cool for so long, and then it loses that. Now it might. Some people they may.
Here's one thing that it doesn't lose is like people like because of this perceived lack of gameplay. You have people that step up. Like Atmo Esports and I think GXC, and you start to see players have player-driven events. If you guys know of Kate and Will's channel, that really put together with Skunkworks, these organizations that put together these player-driven events in lieu of that content. So like in essence, it's really cool to see like the players kind of step up and then create their own content by having this player-driven content to the game. We definitely need caps raised. We definitely should talk about server meshing and what it will bring to bring cap numbers up and or take that cap off and bring the player number up. That is important. So, okay, let's keep going.
May never lose that feeling. But for me, after 9 years, like I've definitely lost that feeling. But every time I go back to Daymar, I do get that like wow moment of like, holy, this, when they finish this game, it's going to be, or if they do any sort of gameplay in this place, it's going to be amazing. So I get what he's feeling.
For as far as you can see, it's just, in this case, it's just rocks and sand. And I love it. I don't know why, I just love it. It's so appealing to me.
Yeah. I feel you, dude.
I mean, I think, you know, when I was growing up, I spent a lot of time, my family spent a lot of time
Is he going to talk about Dune again?
in Phoenix, Arizona, in New Mexico, and there's plenty of desert in those areas, right? You know, I remember driving through areas that were just full-on desert when I was a kid, and just looking out the window at the expanse of the desert. And
Oh, now
I
we're
don't know,
talking about
maybe
the
that planted
expanse.
some
Okay.
sort of a seed inside me, but I love scenery that just
He doesn't
goes
have the
on
patience
and
to
on
listen
and
to
on
his
and on.
personal story, you know.
Like, I would
Salty's like,
love
fuck
to visit
this.
some
I don't have
sand
time to listen to
dunes,
this guy's personal story.
IRL. I would love that. Even
I feel
my
like I'm
gigantic
watching him
ship
and he
is,
wants
like,
to say
small
some shit
when
about
when
that.
you look at it like this, you know?
Gigantic ship.
Just so cool. I know there's definitely people out there who want to land on moons and want to land on planets in this game and just have a very, you know, dense amount of things to see and places to be and, you know, NPCs to talk
That was
to.
so
and-
elitist. Listen, do you remember when the Connie was the
things-
biggest ship in the game, man? Like, to this guy, this ship is pretty fucking big, you know? Like, he doesn't have the dough to be putting down the kind of cash for an 890, you know? Just let the guy enjoy the Connie, you know?
interact with, and I myself would love that in a game like this.
Okay.
But the other part of me just, you know, loves this, where there's nothing. There's just emptiness. There's something so
No
serene
wonder
and
you
so
love
peaceful
Star
about it.
Citizen. I get the title now. You love emptiness. I totally get the title.
Do I
It's
leave
perfect.
footprints? Oh, I do leave footprints.
He's aptly named.
I never noticed.
I will
that
give
before in
Salty
this
that.
game, to be honest. Yes, I do indeed leave footprints in the sand. That's pretty awesome.
Except that's not really how dry sand works, but it is pretty cool. Oh,
Oh my god, I never noticed there's a little Robert Space Industries ship in this
he has
aquarium.
a phoenix.
That's awesome. Wow.
I thought it was just a Connie.
Wow. Phoenix.
Just wow.
Special.
He has a phoenix. So this guy's a whale.
We went from
Look at
peasantry
that. Over
to
there, there's,
serious business mode.
Big mountain.
It's a dune. Maybe it's a dune.
I want to check it out a little bit.
Guys, I can't believe... Okay, I can't believe we're still going, though. I really respect his enthusiasm, to be honest with you. But I just... He sounds like an
Damn.
adult. But has the enthusiasm of a child. It's interesting.
This is so cool, man.
Where I think I'm kind of
I
the
think
opposite.
It's funny right now that I'm
Is
so
I sound like
impressed by one
an
of the
adult,
most
but
plain
I am
places I've been to so far.
a whiny little baby
But I
like a
am.
child.
Something about the aesthetic of barren desert, just rocks and sand. Something about it, man. Scratches an itch for me. It really does. That. Oh, look at this. Okay, so there's some like canyons going on down here.
Yo, low flying
That's very
stream
cool.
when, dude? Is this guy gonna low fly now?
I wonder if there's any secrets to be found on this moon. Any interesting little locations to go to. If there's anything here that's worth visiting in a future episode, guys, please let me know, because I don't need much of an excuse to come back here.
Secrets.
I'm sure some people
Oh
are just like,
man,
what's
the naivety.
What's so cool about this place? There's nothing here.
The naivety
Boring.
is so funny.
Yeah. There is nothing here. But that's what I love about it. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see some populated, dense, activity-filled places to go.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
On the surfaces of the moons in this game.
Oh, and they're working on it.
Planets and such.
That's what I've been like super
But
hyped about, is they're working on that stuff.
there is something to be said for locations like this as well. There's something to be said about the untouched
It's so
alien...
cool cause it's boring.
You know, he's been playing so very long. He's been part of this project so very long, period. And, you know, like, the thing is this is the argument I see in a lot of comments on the videos I do is like, when is it going to get done? When are we going to get done? And, you know, here's the thing. Like, I never really went into Star Citizen believing that it was going to get done anytime soon. Did I think it was going to take, like, I think I got involved in 2015. Did I think it was going to be like 2021, 2022, and I'd still be talking about them working on it? No. But like getting involved with this, realizing everything that they're trying to do, and I guess being part of the journey, you start to realize what they're trying to do isn't really like what any other game is trying to do. And, you know, that excuse might be, or that might sound like an excuse. That might sound like, you know, oh, well, you know, great. So you're just going to blanket cover it with that. And I truly do believe that, like, they're trying to give us an experience that is different from other games, period. And that's really why I gravitated to it and why I'm part of it. And being part of it, it's a hell of a journey. Like, we all have our ups and downs with this, for real. You know, I mean, I can understand the frustration. I've had moments where I've been frustrated as well. But you get like a newer player in this, and this is kind of what you're going to have to expect when you're watching a video like this, you know, and to be able to have, like, you know, if you don't like this kind of view, or you've seen this before a few thousand times, and you're not interested, you know, don't click on it, don't watch it, or watch as much as you can take and then click off. But like, this is what his channel is doing. Like, he's watching the video and he's giving his opinions. He's just giving his opinions. I don't think he said anything out of line to this point. Like, I don't think he said anything like crazy disrespectful. I'm waiting for a moment where he's like just vicious. Like, I'm waiting for a moment that just is like completely out of line. Like, that's what I'm actually waiting for in the video. But isn't that what the draw is? Isn't that what the draw to SaltEMike's channel is? Is that you're waiting for that moment? Isn't that why he has the amount of subscribers that he has? Isn't that exactly why he has the amount of views that he has on his videos? Because that is what you're really truly waiting for with SaltEMike. You're waiting for him to cross a line, and you are waiting for him to get so vicious that it makes you go, what the fuck did I just watch? Isn't that the whole deal with Salty? I mean, I thought that's what the whole deal with Salty was. Am I wrong?
Just
It's so cool because it's boring.
beauty of
It's,
places that civilization is not, you know, found and wrapped itself around.
is he still going?
But yeah, that's enough out of me about that. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so where are we going to hear you rant about next?
We've never been to Port, or I have never been to Port Olisar. Is that how you say that? Olisar?
Oh my god, is he going to talk about
Olisar?
Port Olisar?
I mean, we might as well go, right? I would love to see a new place.
Wow, man comes in on new in a game and enjoys it. Yep, let's make fun of him. I'm not making fun of him. For some things I am.
This
But
is
I
when he
do
starts.
agree with him, and
Is this
I'm
when
with him on a lot
the
of this stuff,
cascade
but I'm
starts?
not
Signs on these stations,
When
man,
somebody
they're
critiques him?
So sick.
But it's interesting to see the perspective of somebody
that?
who has no idea
What is that?
what they've been doing for the last 9 years or whatever,
Wow.
and realize
That's just beyond epic.
Just
looking
how
station,
empty and broken
planet there behind it,
and non-existent the game is. You know what I mean? And that this is okay for now.
Yalla. Yalla,
But
yalla,
for how long?
let's go. Yalla is to be seen. Boom.
I used to hate this back in the day. I remember when I first started, I want this game done right away, and I used to hate the excuse that it's in alpha phase. It's in a test phase right now, and so just deal with the issues that you are having within Star Citizen. And I would pound my head against a brick wall trying to explain why that wasn't good enough of an answer. Like, we need more. And so there does need to be criticism. There does need to you do need to be rational when talking about these things. I think the farther along in the project I realized more so what is important is the people making the game, and how effective they are in terms of their business strategy, how effective they are in terms of what they're doing in the real world with the actual game development. I can tell you that like everyone there is serious in terms of wanting to give us the game that we want. Is it being managed correctly? Are the funds that they're receiving being used correctly? Is the communication there that needs to be there? And these are the things I really focus on a lot in terms of like, how can time and money be used to make the game that we want? That really is the crux of it. And, I understand the frustration. I really, truly do. But I have come to terms with this, that it is not a game yet. And so to expect that it is a game and get everything out of it that a finished game gives you is something that you're not going to get. And so as a content creator that you're covering this, if you're approaching it from an angle where like you're saying, I want this game, I want these things in this game, and I want it now. We've been waiting 9 years, right? I want this right now. That you're not really understanding that it in fact is not a game yet. There are things to do in it. You can find a lot of player-driven things in it. And you can have a good time in that respect, but they're still developing it. And yes, they are still developing it. And that must be frustrating to many people, especially content creators that are focusing on that as their main source of views. Okay. So on that level, that frustration is getting to salty. Like that is what is happening. And, that's why I just don't focus on Star Citizen here. Like, I will focus on other things as well, because I feel like I don't want to be in that tunnel. I don't want to have that kind of view on it, because it goes to a salty place. But that is why he is SaltEMike. Again, he is aptly named. He is aptly named.
This guy's delusional? No, he's just naive. He's not delusional.
Well, I want to go to Grim Hex, but Jump Town, what's that? We gotta go.
Oh no.
Bear with me here. Oops, I messed that up somehow.
Do you think he knows about the Halloween event? I'm glad he skipped the QT for us.
I really have not seen him be very, like, Ash is saying being salty about the game is one thing, but shitting on people for enjoying it is totally another. I really haven't seen him like completely just shit on this guy yet. I really, actually, I want to see that. I want to see if that is actually what happens here. I want to see if he crosses like a line. But that is the reason why people watch Salty.
I mean,
I feel like that is it. I might be wrong, but I feel like that is it.
Cookie cutter, copy paste, and there's literally nothing to do anywhere.
I hope he does a reaction to the reaction video.
Cool,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Leaving your ship is how
then I can do a reaction to the reaction to the reaction.
Once you get on,
and I can put myself upside down.
When he paused, I was like, "Oh, here he goes."
Up top.
There's like all the machinery sounds of mechanisms moving, elevators going down, and then
yeah, I mean, like, Ark is saying, yeah, but he's allowing his chat to. I mean, he could speak to his audience and he could say, hey guys, you know, chill out a little bit. But like that, I don't think that is anything that, like, I don't necessarily think as a content creator that I'm responsible for the things that you say on the stream. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if you're saying something, if I were to like reprimand you on the stream, like I wouldn't feel like I would be true to myself, because I want people to be able to express themselves however they want to feel. Now, if it crosses a line and you're actually, you know, saying something hateful or racist or homophobic or something that then you get booted or banned. So in that regards, yes, like I don't tolerate that. But if it's just somebody expressing their feelings, whether they like the game or not, I always have them in here, and I always like to see the different points of view. You know, one of the criticisms that Salty has of me right now is, on the surface, he thinks, hey, you know, like, well, because I don't believe he ever watched a lot of the content here on the channel over the years, but I believe I heard him say that I was a white knight. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it would be a fair criticism if you only, you know, were around for a couple videos or watched one or two videos, and you would say, oh, well, DG's obviously a white knight because he's just watching Star Citizen videos and he's having a great time and it's fun. And, you know, but I have my moments where I say negative things. I have my moments where you know, you got to be rational. You got to be real about things, you know.
Suddenly just boom. Just pure silence. It's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, nice. I think we all do, Tech. I think we all do.
Are we at Crusader yet? Yep. I'm landed at Port Olisar, ship stored and everything. We're listen, guys. There's 14 minutes left.
Oh, this place is a mess.
Guibu.
Jump Town. Oh no.
You know, and that's okay, Guibu. Like.
And guess what?
Yeah, like somebody from my community had asked him, like, hey, you know, I really like watching DG, and I watched a reaction where he's like, oh, that guy, he's like a white knight. Guibu says, I actually asked him about you, and I won't tell you what he said. So, like, you know, hey, I know he said some really crappy things probably about me. I know he said some crappy things about some other people as well. I've talked to other content creators as well in Star Citizen who are creating Star Citizen content. Where he said crappy things about them as well. I don't really, like, here's the thing. I'm not going to spend my time, and maybe this is it, and maybe this is really the problem that people are having. It's like what you decide to focus on, what you decide to spend your time on focusing on, especially as a content creator and the type of content you create. If you're going to focus on like negative, you know, a lot of people, including myself, it's like, why bother? Like, I don't have any time for that in my life. Like, I'm not going to focus on the negative. You know, like there's other people out there that will focus on negative too, not just Star Citizen content, and that's their thing, and that's how they get their views. I don't really, you know, I'm not really about that. But so far here, I haven't seen anything like super negative, and I haven't seen anything that was like over the top or like completely bashing this dude. So like I'm not in the camp where like I'm like, oh, this is terrible yet. I am waiting for it.
You can't pick up any of that stuff, my
Don't
dude.
disappoint me, Salty. Don't disappoint.
Oh my goodness, this place is in rough shape.
Yeah, same here, Starlet. Same here.
Let's see if he realizes he's in a Breaking Bad episode.
Jump Town is a little drug lab.
Ah,
that's what
okay.
Jump Town is.
Nice.
At least I would assume that's what this is.
Now, part of me feels this is fake, and he knows that he's going here to get his helmet, and part of me is actually quite excited for him that he's just randomly going to have this awesome looking helmet that's going to end up in his inventory, and he's going to have no idea how or why.
No wonder it's such a mess. What's that say? Game over. Is that it? Did we beat the game? Game over? Alright, guys, well, that's the end of the video. You see it there yourself. It's game over. So
essentially,
thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That's
actually pretty funny. Jump Town is a sketchy place. Let's get on out of here.
Like, the irony of that statement is hilarious. Oh.
That was thick and irony.
No, that was it. Nothing. I thought he was going to talk about it.
Wait a second. Hold on. What is that?
Did he rent this ship or did he buy it?
Did the player just land here?
Oh, no. No. Don't, not a jump. You literally just said it was a sketchy place.
Yeah, that's a player. This is the first time I've run into a player organically.
Oh no, what happens to this dude?
Out while exploring.
Uh-oh.
Now look at this.
Hey, thank you, Explodo. Appreciate that, bro.
Oh, they're doing a mission.
Oh, he got so lucky, dude. The
Right?
guy's doing a box
This is a
mission.
really cool ship. It's got some big cannons up there.
This is exciting. Like these types of events to me when you're meeting people in the verse, like these are the things that I can't wait for when that cap gets lifted off and dynamic server meshing is in place. And you know, a lot of people again think end of Q3, Q4 of 2022. I personally think it's going to take longer. Benoit Bezejour is working on this, and the way that they're talking about dynamic server meshing is they're basically reinventing it. I at least from my understanding of watching the content and what they showed at CitizenCon is they're really going about this in a completely new direction. Some people upset about that. Personally, me, I feel like they have to. I feel like they have to approach it from a different perspective, because obviously what's going on now is not working, which is why they have to figure out a different way and try and be as innovative as they can in solving this problem. It's a definite roadblock. It's number one on the priority list. But when dynamic server meshing is implemented and it works, you're going to see a lot of more player-to-player interactions and instances like these. And this, to me, this is the content. Like, I'm a very PvP-oriented player. I like this element of danger, seeing somebody in a current mission or just landing in an area where there's actually players around. That to me is the juice. That's really Star Citizen for me. You know, PvE and mission grinding, not so much me. That's why I left Elite Dangerous because their PvP is completely busted. One thing I can say is that the PvP roots, the elements that are needed for good PvP, are in Star Citizen now. However, desync really screws you up. You know what I mean? But I've seen plenty of really cool player-driven events, PvP events, and that shows you what it is now and the potential of what it could be. That to me is content. That to me is really where it's going to be at. But not in 2022. I think 2023.
This is so cool. I've never run into a player before just randomly like this.
And you probably never will again, my dude.
It's a good question, Starlet.
Well, I'm gonna let him do his thing. Looks like he's taking some materials from that from Junktown, or no, not Junktown, Jumptown.
True, it is Junktown right now.
From Jumptown.
Everyone loves the
Definitely
cutting. It
illegal
is a cool
materials.
looking ship. Better than this thing.
I would say. I hope he has fun with his illegal materials.
I am a Connie hater,
I'll be on
dude.
my way.
I hate the
Wow, I
Connie.
didn't actually realize when I was flying to the surface. This is a mountainous region. Looks really epic. Alright, there's Grim Hex. My original goal was to go here, and I got distracted on the way. But I have never been here before, so I want to check it out.
Hopefully he
I
doesn't
was
get killed
reading
by
about
anybody.
it, and like, look,
Oh
Grim
my
Hex,
god.
The reason I wanted to visit
Hopefully he
it,
does. I want to see
looked
some
through
action.
The star map and read stuff. That is crazy. Okay. Have fun.
Is that his kid?
Okay. What are we watching? We're watching this guy who's never played.
I want to
Sources
see Salty
before,
Mike in his
and
natural
the
environment.
title of the video is
Like after that, I want to see Salty Mike and how he interacts with his family. Is that creepy or what? I want to see like if he's like, God damn it. I want to see how he treats his children and his wife. Here's a tip, SaltEMike. You need a vlog channel, bro. You need a vlog channel. We all want to see the interaction in real life, man.
He has been playing it, but just is pretty new. I love Star Citizen. Here's why.
Oh, no kids?
Yeah, you get a helmet for visiting Jumptown. Yeah. There's a
cheap
part 2 of this.
housing exchange.
I don't think I can handle part 2.
Built into a hollowed-out asteroid to provide affordable living as mining opportunities.
SaltEMike's house. That would be a great name for the channel. SaltEMike's house
and petty crime. Locals now refer to the station as Grim Hex. To me, that little bit of lore
Tech.
was
You just now noticed.
I wanted to visit a place that.
The most interesting part
I
of
did
the
hear
video.
though. Somebody did tell me that he saw my stash and he said that I grew the stash to get more views, which is really hilarious. That is like really hilarious to think. Actually, I grew it as a joke, and the community voted whether or not I should keep the stash or not, and it was really just because I wanted to grow a stash. It had nothing to do with like, oh, I'm gonna change my look to get more viewers. That's a little weird. That is a little weird of a criticism. If in fact he did say something like that, I'm not quite sure if he did or not. So, but I, on the grapevine, I did hear that apparently I grew my stash to get views. No, I did not.
Seems like this place has been riddled with.
Is that as a new player,
Starlet says I only watch because of the stash.
Star map
Damn it.
to find out where he wanted to go.
Underbelly of the verse.
Like,
yeah, I think I've lost views,
and
Sketch. Yeah, right.
So
I actually lost more views because I got the stash.
Whoa,
and still kept it.
Whoa, what were those comms? What were those comms? That was one of the sketchiest comms I've ever heard.
Yo, Grim Hex, if you don't have rep with them, like, we need to get to the point where they fire at you. Where in order to go to Grim Hex, you need to build rep with the Ninetales or something. We need to get to that point, man.
Yeah, the soul's never gonna go.
Oh, no,
soul's never gonna go, Sketch.
We're good.
That's where I keep my soul.
Whoa, okay. I see what's going on here.
The guy's name is That Dumbass.
Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, so you can dock here.
Sluggish. Wait, the dude that's making this video. Wait. Wait, the dude, the citizen that's making this video, his name is That Dumbass? Is that...
This was a big change for Grim. This was a good change for Grim. I'm so happy they did this.
Nice and slow.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't docked in a place like this.
Yeah,
before,
Ophase, that'd
and
be
I also
sick.
haven't
Okay,
docked in a
Phoenix.
place
Thank you.
Like this.
As bored as I am with this video, it's nice that it is pointing out all the stuff we take for granted. Exactly. That is why we're watching this video. A lot of people who watch my content, we take so much for granted. Look at how useful the star map was in this scenario, right? Even if all this guy likes doing is just looking around and saying, wow. It seems fake? I don't think so, man.
Oh yeah,
seems fake.
It's already very seedy. There's graffiti.
One of his viewers said he thinks that this video seems fake,
Yeah,
like this guy's purposely making a video to shill Star Citizen. Like that's going a whole nother level of like crazy. Like one of his viewers was like, this video is fake. This guy's obviously played this 1,000,000 times before. Like, no, that's like a whole nother level. That's like what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting when I watched this video, that SaltEMike would say something like that. The fact that SaltEMike just said what he said there, so far I don't see anything like out of line yet. I really don't.
And pay stuff.
They've got security, at least. There is security here.
Is it security, or is he just watching over that slave that is working on the
Beautiful.
the hangar?
Whoa. That guy just sped in front of me and kind of jump scared me a little bit. Damn.
Talk to him.
Look at that helmet.
Oh my god, he doesn't have a mic. No, he has a mic! He has a mic! He's talking to us through a mic! Why isn't he talking to that guy? I'm so surprised he didn't, like...
Wait,
Probably
what's
doesn't
out
know about
here?
VoIP.
What is
I mean, that's
this?
proof right there
Oh,
that this
no.
isn't fake. This guy hasn't played before. He doesn't know that there's VoIP. He probably doesn't know about
okay.
VoIP either.
So this... Ow.
This was like the secret entrance
Dude,
and
I just
exit.
ran my face right into that. Ouch. Okay.
Proximity chat is numpad
Okay, so this
plus.
is just like a part of the
Or
station that's
keybind
just
it.
broken. Ooh.
I'm sorry. You exceeded the allotted time.
Okay, that was really disorientating. So some people made some comments on one of my very first videos about something that you can use to pull yourself along.
Oh,
Kind of a tool
Santa,
that you can use
dude.
to pull yourself along when you're in...
Santa, you just went DiCaprio, bro. Thank you for that pledge, man. Bless you, dude. Bless you. I appreciate you, Santa. That was awesome. Appreciate you.
0 G's like that. I can't remember what that was, but that would have been good.
DiCaprio mode.
Storage procedure.
The
That would have
multis.
been good in that situation. Hex. Wow. What a cool place this is.
You know what I want to see?
Most of the places I've been to so far are
I want to
all,
see
you know, corporate owned.
a Grim Hex, but a
Everything's working
functioning,
in tip-top
lawful mining facility.
And to be at a place like
You know what
this
I
where
wanna see?
everything's just-
I want to see the racing happening there. I want to see some AI in there. I want some gambling there. I want to see like a Grim Hex that has what I want to see from Grim Hex, which is like, you know, degenerate activity. Like I want to see I mean, especially with the racing leagues and everything now. Hey! 3 months, thanks, Sketch. Thank you. Really, that's what I'd love to see, you know? Some focus on developing the areas that are already out and just kind of like making it a little bit deeper. If we can't get into Pyro, then I want these areas in Stanton to have a little bit more immersiveness to them, you know?
Before Grim
Really,
Hex
really just-
fell.
Right,
You know?
Sluggish. Thank you,
a
Sketch.
mess.
Like the next
Yeah,
system we have is like so similar to what Grim
Really
Hex
changed
is. It's
scenery.
like these
Main
were mining
concourse.
operations
Let's go
and
there.
now they're not. You know, now it's just piracy filled. Oh. The elevator bug. Did you see it?
Oh, we got a bar. Okay.
Oh no, don't order a drink.
Ease up, I'm in the middle of something.
Sorry, bro. Won't bother you.
Right,
What is this?
right, Erad. And we're hoping that SaltEMike actually does
it's
a reaction to
trading
the reaction to the
console.
reaction.
Okay. I see.
Did you notice that?
And then I will follow
Did
it
you
up
notice what he did
with
there?
another reaction.
This is something I really like to see come to Star Citizen. Whenever you're on a console, I would really like if we pressed escape, it would remove us from said console. That's what he was trying to do there. I do that sometimes too because it's so common in
What's
every
up,
other
Eagle?
game.
Clothing shop.
Welcome
He
back,
has
Weebu.
1.7 million credits. What if he's on the PTU
What you doing down there, buddy? You okay?
and he bought this ship on the
Is
PTU?
this your shop? Is this your office area where you handle business?
Nah, fake.
Looks like
We'll
you got
have to have a
booming
vote.
business here.
You guys think this guy's faking or is
The
he
lap
real?
of luxury.
I vote. I think it's real.
Yeah. There's I don't.
I
know.
think this
is
dude's real.
This
Yeah.
is where people live. Okay. Wow.
Yo, that's a
What
loot
on-
container.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's like playing up, but it's real.
Oh, there's gambling here, of course. Of course.
No, there isn't gambling.
Wow, look at
Not
this
yet.
view, though. Holy.
This is what I'm talking about. I want to see something happen here.
Damn. Well, this is Grim Hex, everybody.
Scrabble races,
Very
boys.
seedy place, and I love it. But yeah, we visited a few different locations. Originally, I was just gonna come here, but you know, I wanted to check out the other places as well.
We made it through this video,
moons
guys.
that we
I just
went
want to point
to,
that out.
and,
We made it through.
Another
In the
episode of exploring places I've never been. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did.
welcome to Star
And
Citizen,
yeah,
my friend.
thanks so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the like button. It really helps me out a lot. We are actually getting really close to getting monetized.
Whoa!
The channel is getting close to being monetized, which is super exciting. The only thing left we need to do is grow the subscriber count, and bada bing, bada boom.
Nice.
We will be.
So pretty soon you'll have a Patreon about your positive opinion of Star Citizen, right? Pay me to have a positive opinion of Star Citizen. But yeah, dude.
Inducted into the YouTube.
I think this was
program.
interesting.
So that has got me.
But I think this is kind of the end of the Star Citizen part of the video, so I'll put it there. I think it's really good to watch videos like that. Perspective is good. So, all right, guys.
Listen,
Let's play the game now. What do you say?
listen. Here's the thing. I didn't think anything he said was
So?
completely out of line. In fact, I'm. That's a good still shot. Hold on. Let me.
All right, guys.
Let me. I should have left it there, but I don't think there was anything out of line, really. I don't. He was being rational the whole time, and you know, to me, I didn't see anything that was like what some of the people are saying. I don't think he shit on this person's experience. I think he's just, you know, been in this a long time, and he has a different perspective than other people. And I'm actually not going to dislike this video for a lot of the reasons that people dislike this video. I'm disliking this video because I'm disappointed that he didn't go off. So there you go. What do you think about that, Salty? I was actually looking forward to you to cross the line. I was actually wanting you to do something crazy and go over the top. And my only dislike was because I needed more salt. And what do you think about that? Like so there we go. That's the reaction to the reaction. When I put this out to YouTube, I'll link obviously all the channels involved, and there we go. All right.